Hello, beautiful people. We are back with another tutorial. It's been a little while. I know I'm not the most consistent, but today I thought we needed to make this video because it's something I need myself. Um, Lately, I've been having super dry skin, and I've never been that type, ever, period. You would know. I have oily skin. But lately, I don't know why, I think my whole body is just shedding a layer, and it's just literally shedding a layer slowly. And I have had to work with a few new brands and products and things to try and find out what works best for me lately. So in this video, I'll be breaking down basically my new kind of skincare routine, some products that I've been using that are really helping to put back that moisture into my skin and to give me my luminance back. I don't even know if that's the word. To give me my healthy, glowy skin back. So yeah, so I'm breaking down a lot of skincare in this for prepping and everything, and then showing you the products that I'm using currently right now to keep my skin from drying out while having a full face of makeup on. So if you'd like to see how I did that, keep on watching. All right, dry skin. So I don't know when this ever happened to me, but I think over the past couple of years, my skin has been getting more and more drier, which is so weird because I used to be super oily in the T-zone and it kind of would spread out, but always dry around the sides. Now I feel like there's no oil in my face at all, which is so crazy because I used to be an oil slick. So I've been testing out new products and trying a whole bunch of different things that I feel work best for my skin, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So before I do anything, I obviously wash my face, cleanse, tone, all that stuff. Moisturizer, I'm going to show you a few, and I also want to show you a face mask that I also can kind of use as a moisturizer as well. So first things first, I'm going to be showing you this. This is my lip balm that I've been using. It's by the brand Kanuka, and this is a great company. It is a CBD based brand, and this is a hydrating lip balm, and it literally just gives it literally leaves your lips super soft. So a face mask that I've been using a lot lately, and it says on it that you can use it as in replacement of a cleanser too. Haven't tried that yet, but it does feel like a cleanser when you take it off. Your skin feels so hydrated. This is the Malin and Goetz. This is their detox face mask. I put it up on my Instagram stories the other day, and with this mask, it is kind of just like a detoxifying mask, so it adds all the moisture back in without stripping anything from your skin and leaves it just feeling super soft. You feel so clean after it. It's one of my favorites lately. Moisturizers, I haven't put any on today. On a normal day, I will always go in with my Tatcha. This is the water cream. You can tell this is basically used up. I almost finished this. And today, since it's really cold out, the heat is on, my skin getting drier, I'm going to go back into this brand. This is Kanuka as well. This is their CBD harmonizing face cream. This is super rich in texture that leaves your skin super hydrated. So I'll take a decent amount of that, and I'll always just start from the outer areas and work it up into the face. Has anyone else have been having extremely dry skin lately? I don't know why, if it's maybe just age or something, but my skin's not as oily as before, which is fine because it's kind of annoying to balance out oils in your skin, but I'm not used to having this kind of skin, so for me it's kind of a challenge in a way. And I'll always go in with my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. It's a staple of mine, one of my favorites. I use this on everyone too when I'm doing clients. I just feel it gives such a good base underneath your eyes for when you're putting makeup on, and it just keeps it from being cakey or powdery or anything like that, and it just brightens up the under eye. And I'll take it and bring this up into my lid. So you can already see I'm getting that moisture and glow back into my skin. So, since this is all about keeping moisture in your face today, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs. This is their Coconut Primer. I'll target it mainly more on the outsides and the higher areas, just to keep that moisture and glow into the skin right here first. And then whatever's left, I'll just bring it throughout the face. So the final step I do before makeup, or sometimes I'll mix it in with my foundation, is a glow product. Sometimes I'll go in with my MAC Strobe Cream, and other times I will go in with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I think today I will be using the Glotion. This is in their color Medium Glow. So I'll just take that and I will be dabbing these on the high points of the face, just to add some luminance and radiance in. Like I said, you can mix this into your foundation as well. So it kind of just gives a all over glow all over your face, but I don't really like that. I prefer it just in like the higher areas. And for foundation, I'll be going with the L'Oreal Infallible. This is their Pro Glow in shade 209 Caramel Beige. Now this foundation is a little bit tanner for me, but I prefer that because in the colder winter months, I lose my coloring, and I'm usually always in turtlenecks or sweaters that cover up the rest of me anyway, so I'll always go in with a little bit darker, and I will brighten it all back up once we do the concealers and highlighting. So the thing I love about this foundation is that it gives you such a healthy glow to your skin, while giving you full coverage and keeping your skin look skin-like. I'm going to be contouring my skin now instead of highlighting first, just because I feel like I want to warm everything up and then neutralize it out with the highlighting technique. So I'm going in with KKW. This is their cream stick, and I believe this is in the shade medium. Oh no, dark contour. Dark contour. So I'll just hit the higher points and right around the cheeks, under the nose, and since I want to keep everything light, I don't want heavy products on because sometimes heavier products kind of crease you more. I'll be starting out first with the Becca Aqualuminous Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. And I will just be hitting all the high points. And again, I'll be spraying my face with the Mario Badescu. So every time I spray it, it kind of just helps loosen up the products a little more so everything moves seamlessly into the skin and kind of just lets everything move easier into the skin. It also helps soak everything in a bit more so it's not so heavy on products. So you're kind of getting like just the right amount of coverage you need, you know? I'm just gonna lightly set my face with the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm not gonna be baking really, only besides the sides of my nose, but just setting everything lightly with a brush. Alright, so I just finished my powders and I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer just to kind of set the cream contour. I don't really need to because I'm dry and it already looks fine, but I like to just do this a little bit just to add a tiny bit more coverage because I did add moisture into everything. So I'll just be going in with my usual KKW and just gently kind of just pressing that over just to add like a little bit more of a base. I will be going in a little bit heavier right around the jawline because I didn't really put anything there, just to kind of strengthen this shape so it kind of gives me more of definition in this area. And I will be going in and kind of baking around the nose. This is an area that always still to this day gets oily for me, so lightly. I went over it earlier lightly and now I'm just going to actually like really set it in place. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit as I just like touch up my nose again. I always like to go back and forth with my products, even though I've already put a layer on. It kind of just helps blend everything and kind of just piece everything together. I always take my bronzer as well up into my brow and into the crease right here, because it adds a little bit of depth into that to kind of add a little bit of contouring and dimension in the eye area. Since I'm not going to be doing any crazy eye today, I'm just going to be placing bronzer kind of just throughout the crease area with my brush, with my contour brush. And with that, I always use my Hoola Benefit Hoola Benefit. And I'll just take that and I'll just be following the crease just to deepen this up and just warm up the eye space. See, it just adds a little bit more shape to the eye. No matter if it's a daytime look or a nighttime look, I always love to smoke out underneath. I just feel like it looks so much more complete, and it just looks like, I feel like it draws a lot of attention to the eye without being really dramatic. For blush today, I'll be going with Patrick Ta's new line, and this is She's Adorable. It's in this peachy gold color right here. I just got this recently and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so pretty. It has a subtle glow to it as well, so instead of you like doubling products and working with extra, you can kind of just use this, and it really helps just kind of keep the skin looking really healthy. It's also a very buildable product too, so you can start with less, and depending on how much you want, build that up. I love blush, so I probably going with a little bit. So I always take my blush and I bring it up into the temples here, just because it really just helps warm up the entire face, give you that sun-kissed look. I always take it in between my bronzer and my highlight up here. I'll be dusting off this bake right here on the side of my nose, kind of just pressing it in as well as kind of rolling it up. I'm going to spray my face one more time with the rose water. And I always take the beauty blender after and I press it into the skin. Doing this is going to help keep your makeup locked in, and also it's going to prevent your face from looking cakey at all, looking crusty, rusty, dusty, all those things. For highlight today, I'll be going in with Fenty Beauty, and this is the shades Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. These both have like a peachy or golden tone to it, so I kind of want to just like stick with that theme. So I'll be going into Chic Freak, and I'll just be hitting the high points. Ooh. And what I also like to do with this, because I'm not doing any eyeshadow, like I said, I already put just bronzer in my eyes just to contour it a little bit, but to stick with this like super healthy, glowy look, I will be taking that same highlighter, and I'll be taking that and kind of just rubbing it all across the lid space, just so my lids look glossy and healthy too. And I'll do the same on the other side. I'll be going in with Color Pops, and this is their collab with I Love Sarahi. This is in the shade Curvy. And it's just a lip gloss that has a little bit of that same type of goldish tint to it. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera and then I'll be right back to show you the finished look. This is it, just with lashes. All right guys, this is the finished look here. I now have super glowy, looking skin. It's definitely underneath this, my skin is dry as, but it's all about the proper steps that you do take ahead of time to get your skin to this level. So really, to be honest, like whatever kind of makeup you like to use, still can use it, but just like in moderation on certain type of products during a certain type of year. So what I like to do now for everything is, obviously, it's more about the skincare. It's all more about prepping your skin with the right moisturizers and glowing products to kind of give off that illumination. Is that the word? No. Illusion. To give off that illusion that you have illuminating skin. Yeah, so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below on anything else you'd like to see, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.